Hello everyone and welcome to the 5th round of Fast Friday here at, let me check the name again because I always forget, IcePlum Raceway. With me in the live stream, Luke Carmona.
As usual.
Alright, so we are back to a road course for Fast Friday after last time at Straka. This track is new for me and new for many others, but it's not new in Second Life. Actually, it's quite old. Can you tell us, Luke, about this track? Maybe you know
Well,
it.
I wouldn't call it old. It's just we haven't used it a lot at all lately. Oh no, sorry, I'm getting knocked around a bit. We've not raced on it in a while. It was made a few years ago at this point, so yeah, just another Candy creation. She wanted to make a snowy track.
So as far as I understood, it's somehow inspired in Snow Pitch.
It's not inspired by it; just so happens to coincidentally look like it in terms of rough layout.
I mean,
even then, Snow Peach wasn't even really snowy. It was just the environment that had snow on it, the sim surround. Maybe back in the day, because Snow Peach is a historical track, as in it's really old, from the mid to late 2000s.
We want Snow Pitch back.
Granted, the one that we raced on was a kind of a more modern layout, and obviously it had a lot of modern upgrades. But it was just, it was really just the sim surround that was snowy. There's nothing else about the track that really was. This is a full-out snowy track. At least the ground is outside of it.
I have to say that I didn't practice at all. Sorry.
I can tell.
I have to say I didn't practice at all here. Only that day that we tried the track and today. Now, since half an hour and doing some laps. So I don't have high expectations for this track.
Well, I have
for my race, I mean.
Here. Yeah, I have as many laps here as you do, because remember when we tested the track out right after last week. This is my first time being back on track since then.
But still, I feel that this last hour was enough to at least do decent enough, because seeing the best times that people is doing, they are in the high 35s in general, or medium 35s, but they do it once here and there, so they are not doing them regularly. The normal times that I see are the 36, and those I'm doing quite regularly, so let's say we have decent times at least to compete. Not to win most likely, but to compete at the very least.
I'm not really expecting to do well, not because it's not because I think it's going to go badly. It's just because I'm not really aiming to win. I'm just going to drive, and if I happen to be up front toward the end, then cool. If not, then it is what it is. I'm just going to try and be clean, because a lot of people aren't familiar with this track, as they are with other road courses. These are stock cars on a road course, so they're naturally going to be a little bit tougher to throw around. So just kind of have to come in with low expectations and just kind of hope it'll be fun.
Yeah, that definitely. I count on it. What I see is that other people like Zenith or Rao, Daisuke, they were practicing a bit more and they are actually doing nice times. So maybe they are the ones to compete against today.
Well, it'll all depend on where we start. There are a lot of people here. I'm still worried about that wall right there.
I saw before Mercury colliding against it, but so far I didn't have issues with it. I mean, maybe with traffic it's a different thing, but at least I feel that turn I have it quite controlled now. There are other turns that concern me a bit more. By the way, this is the kind of track, because if I read correctly, I think Candy is doing 25 laps here.
I mean, it is a longer lap.
I think with 25 laps that there is the gap, the possibility to try to not pit and complete the race without pitting if your tires don't explode right after reaching 0%. I think it's possible here under those circumstances.
Total race, so total race time plus the potential of 120 seconds if you're extremely lucky.
Yes. Will someone try it? I definitely will not, because I want to secure a decent position, but I'm pretty certain that if someone feels like not giving that much care, they could try.
Well, they could try. They would not only have to get they would have to get extremely lucky, but also be clean, because with their worn out tires, they're going to be really off the pace.
Yes, especially with these turns, and this particular turn that we are approaching now.
Yeah.
Can be very punishing with the slow tires.
Like, you really need a good exit out of the chicane there, because if you don't have the speed, then that fighting up that hill is going to suck.
Some
Nice.
lapses. I'm suffering a bit now, trying to keep your pace.
This corner right here, I don't think a lot of people might be doing correctly. I see them exiting kind of tight. You do want to let the car swing out all the way to the curb on the outside. That momentum is important.
Maybe, yes. But you need to approach the turn correctly first, otherwise
Yeah.
you will not have that chance, because I feel like I'm gonna go wide the way I'm attacking the turn right now.
It's a little bit deceptive. I find myself needing to get on the gas sooner than I think I should. Because it's not actually that sharp.
By the way, don't forget that tonight we have the first edition of the new podcast of the channel, Burnout Hangover, at midnight with Luke Carmona and JC. I have already the topics prepared, I have some pictures prepared.
Cool. You know, I was wondering a few days ago, maybe it might be easier to convey the time it starts than by instead of saying midnight, to say 11:59.
Yeah, possibly yes. Maybe it's easier for people to understand.
Yes.
Okay, it's 1 minute to go until 1 p.m. and then we will meet at the pit lane, I guess, and we will have the drivers meeting and the grid distribution for the two races that will take place here. People are gathering already. I'm gonna gather here as well. Second.
And for any drivers who may be the type to express their opinions post-race, do keep in mind that this sim has a region speak where it will broadcast everyone's chat to everybody, no matter where you are. So if you've got some spicy content you want to talk about, think about it first.
Yes. Announce that we are live. In case someone else wants to join the stream. The meeting will be here. You can see Jenna, Morty, Shadow, Romario, Anthony, Stuart, Rao, Hakuro. We were talking before with Rao, Ragnar, and Zenith about racing in general in FBA. Checking out history and stuff. It was a fun conversation. Daisuke, Cree, and Sam Phoenix in the new team that we will talk about later at the podcast. Amy Blueberry, Bailey, Luke Carmona, Zenitho, Jesus Crisp, that will be with us in the podcast as well, Mila May, I see here Naya Eleanor. I don't know if she's gonna race or not. Doesn't look like. And of course Candy Tomorrow, the organizer of this series, and Morticia Villota hidden here. Remember everyone to join the queue if you want to take place of the race.
Apparently that's... I think I clicked on the wrong one. That's Faith's. I don't see one that Candy has.
There's another one.
I don't know, maybe Faith is controlling it today. On the outside of pit road. What?
Okay, thank you all for coming out. If you haven't already, be sure to click on the outside of pit road. If you are racing, what? Outside of the pit road?
I don't get it.
Thanks to Faith for hosting us today. I mean, for now we have registered in this green one, but this is inside. This one, I guess it is.
I guess that one in the middle back there, that is, I guess, technically outside of the pit road, but,
Okay, but, you know, this I consider the pit road. I mean... Okay, it's not the road, because it's crossing the yellow line that defines the difference between the road and the... I guess it's the apron. But, okay, yeah, this is still... Left hand. Left hand, okay, yes. And I have to shout my text to be bold. My... Alexa started to talk for no reason. Okay, all good now. Robots are under control. Candy typing, about to say something important. If there's anyone not familiar, we'll use the output from the keyword to set the starting lineups in order for race 1 and reverse order for race 2.
Standard procedure.
Yes, standard procedure as usual.
Makes me think that I need to create an SOP, standard operating procedure, for GP1 GTSC and stuff, so it's all laid out. Alright, keep reading. Sorry.
This is a fairly long road course, so we'll be doing twin 25 lap races rather than the usual twin 50s. Channel for the cars is the default one, -1001. So there's no need to change.
Well, actually, I think that reminds me. I still need to update the car so that it does actually automatically update to -1001 if there isn't a gate, because for some reason that doesn't always work.
I think I'm gonna set the channel, which is precisely this one. be sure to change your channel manually anyway, because I think it still doesn't do that automatically for -1001. Couple things to go over. The yellow line on pit exit is not enforced, but you should do your best to keep to the left when exiting the pits. I think anyways, the best line to exit pit lanes is not crossing the yellow line, so there's no reason really why you should cross it.
I mean,
I tried exiting, and with the momentum of the car when leaving the pit, it's better to not cross, because you can do the whole turn and take the inner, if you do it properly of course, without
well,
having to cross.
the first 3/4 of it, yeah, but that last small stretch of straight, I crossed over it on the exit because it felt. Yeah, I would, unless there's traffic. I would say that it's better to cross just like right at the end of it. But if there's traffic, try and give people room. Just watch your mini maps and your nearby windows and listen for your. Just turn your volume up so you can hear spatially where people are.
Look, suggesting to break the rules? This is completely new to me.
Well, she just said there's no rule enforcement for the line.
Second, watch out the wall at the start of the bridge, exiting the chicane. Please do not hit it, as doing so is not ideal. I agree that it's not ideal to collide against a wall and get stuck. Definitely. Any questions before we start? I don't have any, I think.
None here.
Nobody else is saying anything, so I assume we are all good to go. So we are gonna use our legal outfit. I think this is an older queuer.
Oh,
so
she
do the
doesn't.
top 10
Faith.
first.
Faith doesn't have the updated cure.
We have to give
That-
it to her. Okay, I
Still
start
technically works.
last. Great.
12th place for me. Worst.
Nice.
Both the back.
Yes.
That means you start first in the next race.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing. Oh, so let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Ugh. I mean, this gives me the challenge to do a last to first. It's not gonna happen, but anyways.
You never know. I mean, it's a road course. The skill levels are a bit more spread out.
Yes, but I didn't practice that much, so...
But then again, it's also encouraged regardless to... Well, with a field this big, 15 cars on a road course, it's supposed to take a while to pass people. You're not supposed to be... Unless everyone else in front of you is killing each other. It's... If you're racing cleanly and correctly, it should take a while.
Okay, I will try to be as clean as possible. I mean, from with this start, nothing worse can happen, so I will try my best.
So I'm back there with you, so, and I'm not gonna be.
The thing is, the cars are quite close to each other, so the distance doesn't
yeah.
feel that much.
This is gonna be an interesting turn 1 and 2.
Oh yeah. Actually, this is the right position to start.
How come you're racing with night on?
With what?
Midnight.
Yeah, I'm just default.
Oh, I don't like using sim default win lights, especially
Yeah.
when it's got like a 60-minute timer or whatever. The
I
24
usually
hours.
do. I just don't. I mean, since usually it seems to have decent wind light, I just don't touch it.
Sunrise actually looks pretty cool. I might try that. With the lighting they have set up around here.
Anyway, since I race with very low graphics, most of the effects that the wind light can give are not really visible for me, so I don't miss that much.
Alright, I am turning avatar complexity down to minimums and turning off name tags. I should be able to recognize at least 90% of people here.
I'm gonna minimize the Streamlabs, otherwise I'm gonna lose focus. So I'm not gonna be able to read the chat for the next minutes in case someone types, but
Daisuke starting in first. I predict he might win this one.
and he was practicing and he was doing a very nice time, so
Then again, we have Morticia right behind him.
Definitely candidate to get podium at the very least.
Oh, and there's Emmy. She's she's midway up the pack, but she's got a good advantage on the inside there for the start. We'll see. 30 seconds.
Alright. I'm not just last, I'm last. Like last. Like I don't have any car next to me directly, so.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Gonna be fun.
That just means you have room to set yourself up for a good quarter entry.
And here we go. Good start from everyone.
Kind of. Sam Phoenix goes a bit wide. Jenna gets knocked around. I would admit that's Creaker, actually.
I'm getting some positions already.
Now Anthony got pushed off into the snow, so he's all the way at the back now. There's something happened. I don't know. Maybe he snagged. I'm not sure.
Ah! I almost
I hope.
got sent against the wall, or even worse, the pit lane.
Yeah, and I hope that Anthony doesn't think that I was being reckless, because I got absolutely pile drive from behind through the chicane. Uh-oh.
What's happening here?
I lost steering for a second there. Goes
Ooh,
Jenna.
Sam, you cannot do this. Sam, you cannot do this.
No. I'm getting pinballed around back here. The main issue in particular is that certain people are not using their brakes. They just
They are
kinda,
dive bombing crazy, but ooh, Candy snagged against something. I'm already 8.5 seconds behind P1. That was a big loss in time. But now I have clean air, so if I don't step on slow zones, I might be able to start closing the gap to the lead.
I'm still in 14th.
Jeez, you're really stuck there. And now, with Don Romario, we are the both of us along right now in the fight for P7.
Oh my gosh. I think I finally escaped. Oh, jeez. I was just saying. I think I finally escaped the dive bombers, and then right as I say that, here comes the nose of a car that just about nearly takes out my right rear fender. But I think I'm actually in the clear now. I'm just right behind Milla. We're all by ourselves.
I think we are closing the gap to the leads. No, not
There's
now.
already someone in the pit. Someone's already pitting. It looks like Sam Phoenix.
I mean, you can. I don't know how worth it is, because by the end of the race you will have horrible tires.
I feel like I maybe should, like, considering the fact that you said that the cars could have potentially lasted the entire race if you risk it, I probably could have tried pitting maybe on lap 3 or something, or 4, because this traffic is just... Trying to race clean in that particular group was...
And maybe you can already try.
Nah, it's not really gonna mean much here. I will say, it's not that easy to pass here, and I should emphasize cleanly. The proper way, so...
I mean, yeah, you need the car ahead to go a bit wide or something.
Which just happened finally. Milla's pitting. I'm now by myself.
Now you can do some clean laps. Many people pitting super early. Interesting. I mean, it is not that early anymore, actually. We are close to half the race.
What is half of 25? I can't do it off the top of my head.
12.5.
Okay, thank you. I'm behind Milla again. That was a long pit stop. What happened? So many people have pit already. I'm already in P4, despite having been in 12th. Yeah, I was in 12th place when everyone started pitting.
I'm P2 and I'm pitting now. It's gonna be lap 12 for me. Let's see what we find now. Okay, these are really ahead of me.
Someone in the chat goes, "No, Anthony." Probably during the start of the race.
I don't know what happened to Anthony. I didn't see it, or if it happened, I didn't see.
Oh, he was getting knocked around all over the place in the back of the pack. Just like me.
It was a bad turn. Now I have someone behind who wants to eat me. dog is about to lap me, but did he stop? Or maybe he didn't stop it. No, he didn't stop yet. So you have to see how punishing, because of course stopping earlier gives you an advantage mid-race, but we have to see how punishing it is towards the end.
Considering how hard it is to pass, it might help.
Depending on how it goes, I would consider an early pit in the second race. Someone pitting now, I don't know who was it.
I assume Bailey's the last one.
Who is Candy behind me? Candy and I in the fight for P7 at the moment.
I've got Don Romario not too far up the road from me. Currently, I'm sitting in 10th. Ah, jeez! There was a spike, some kind of lag spike, and then I lost steering for a moment, right on corner entry. Terrible time.
I think Bailey is actually trying to do the non-stop strategy.
Oh, maybe he was listening. Well, he's got nothing to lose, so...
Oh, definitely. Okay, Bailey pits, and now he's fighting here with us. I'm scared of this turn.
I have now passed on Romario.
Oh, sorry, Candy.
I am 15 seconds behind the leader. Who's leading?
I don't know.
I'm not in range of the gate whenever the leader goes by, so... I see Candy. She's about half a straight
You're
ahead.
approaching us then. Candy was close to me.
Oh, who was backward? That was Jenna backward up the wall at the pit entry.
Did she have an accident or?
I think she might have crashed with David, or sorry, Daisuke. Because now Daisuke's behind Candy.
I mean, we were all together at some point, so could be, yeah.
And I am now in Daisuke's draft. Fastest race lap, 35.276. Draft assisted, granted. Inside Daisuke. I see you.
Yeah, I'm in a fight with Bailey right now.
Oh, there's only a few laps to go.
I think that Bailey has better tires than I do.
Oh, that's right. Way better tires.
Yes, so it's quite complicated to keep the pace.
So do I, but only by a lap.
Maybe a lap is
That's
not
not
that relevant, but the, I don't know, 5 laps he has.
That's
way
not.
more relevant.
Is that per position?
Yes, yes, of course.
Oh. Maybe that's what his strategy was.
I think it's how. I mean, yes, if it's to fight for P6 or for P5, but maybe if you stop before, you could be way ahead now, you know. So that's what I'm not sure about. I mean, circumstantially, against someone that has worse tires, of course you're gonna be faster, but does maybe discard you from another fight for a higher position? That's the question.
I'm right on Candy's tail now, but I don't think I have enough time to really make a proper move on her. Definitely not getting by you unless you two mess each other up. Oh, slap traffic won't help. Or maybe it will. Oh, this is gonna be hairy.
Yeah.
And I got held up behind them. I ran to the rear bumper because they were right in my way.
Okay, that was
Alright,
P6. Aye. I don't know how to feel about the tires. I don't know what's the right strategy here.
It's, I don't know.
Because, okay, let me think. Okay, if you start from the very back and you have a bad start, it's certainly better to stop earlier to get rid of the traffic.
Yes.
But if you start in front and you don't have that much traffic to deal with, it's better to stay longer and keep the clean laps while others don't have them, and try to build the biggest advantage of it. But how long being out before stopping is really worth it? Because maybe if you wait too long outside, the times are no longer good and you get undercut when you decide to pit later. So I really don't know how to approach this strategy wise, and since now I'm starting in the front and not in the back, I cannot play the same strategy that I played before, or the strategy that could work in the situation I was. So
if you start up front, then you definitely want to try and make good use of that clean open air for as long as you can until you reach traffic. That's got to be another factor. If you have cars who are pitting early and they're now in your way, then you have to divert your strategy and bring it in. I mean, depends on all. It also depends though on who's in front of you, because if they've pit and they have better tires than you, then you could follow them if they're fast enough.
Yorkie says, try the no pit strategy. I will not try the no pit, because that's very risky, and I like to secure the position. I mean, I don't think it's even. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think it's worth the try, because you can do, like, I think 22 laps. I mean, you can do 22 laps, I think, in total with one stint. The thing is that that's 3 laps that you really need to hope that the tires last the maximum 120 seconds that they can last. If they last less than that, I mean, maybe if they last a bit less, you can still win because you still have the advantage of the no pitting. But
well, I just crunched the numbers. 3 laps is approximately 108, 110 seconds or so. So you are really, really gambling if you try to go for the no-stop, which, by the way, Yorkie is suggesting. Try the no-stop pit strategy, she says. She also says, do a late pit if you're stuck in the back positions, and maybe push it if you have nothing to lose.
I mean, you are last and you have nothing to lose. Okay, makes sense. But maybe even then it's not really worth it, because if you are really back, when another car pits, one of the leaders pits, they are gonna exit the pit at your same, more or less, spot in the track, and with the tire difference, they will definitely be way faster than you. So I'm not entirely sure if that would work. By the way, the results, of course: P1 for Morticia Villota, P2 for Rau Hakuro, P3 for Cenizo, P4 for Emi Blueberry, P5 for Bailey, P6 for me, P7 for Candy Tomorrow, P8 for Luke Carmona, P9 for Daisuke, P10 for Don Romario, P11 for Anthony Stewart, P12 for Sam Phoenix, P13 for Mila May, P14 for Kikri, and P15 for Jenna. Fast lap for Luke Carmona with a 35.250.
How do I check the Sims script output?
Huh?
I never, ever remember the hotkeys or the buttons or where to go to check the sim stats, like sim ping and all that kind of stuff.
Ah.
Oh, wait a minute. I remember I changed the setting. I can just click at the top right, and there it is. All right. Now, where's the script count? Active scripts. I've never looked for it on here, so I don't know. Script events. 4,153. That includes all the cars that are sitting around right now. Current running scripts 99, or sorry, that's 99%. Active scripts 5,997. That's a lot.
I mean, we're in an isolated sim or we're in continent? Okay, we are in a sim. But I guess, I mean, of course I'm not gonna speak ill of anyone, but I don't think other people optimize the scripting in their sims as much as you or Kali do for LC racing.
Lightning Legends is it's, from what I understand, I mean, it's a racing sim, but it's also kind of a casual hangout place. And if you can see from the world or the mini map, if you have it set to see the ground, they have casual kind of homesteads down there. So it's not as well optimized as a full-out 100% racing-focused sim, but it's not 5,000 or sorry 6,000. It's not horrible. There's been worse. It's just that it could be playing into why the cars are probably losing steering a little bit more often than we're used to right now. Ever since I updated them, at least.
Now the reverse line will place us ahead, and I just hope that I don't mess it up with the strategy, because the strategy is really concerning me in this track. I mean, still the result is very good. I mean, from P15 to P6, from P12 to P8 is fine. But yeah, strategy thing, doing it better could have gave us a better position in the end.
I think I might try running a bit long. I don't know. I just kind of, it's all to be played by ear, really. Totally situational. So I'm assuming I'm starting 4th. I didn't see the starting order.
P4, yes. P1 I will start, P2 will start Candy, P3 Don Romario, P4 you, P5 Sam Phoenix, P6 Jenna, P7 Mila, P8 Rao, P9 Emi, P10 Bailey, P11 Zenitho, P12 Krikri, P13 Morticia, P14 Anthony, and P15 Daisuke. We have got thunder in the area, and he doesn't mean thunderwave. Shouldn't be an issue, but if my car starts behaving oddly, someone return it, lol. Anthony Stewart says.
But I wonder how oddly is oddly, because the sim owner may misjudge. Who knows?
Let's hope that oddly is not very dangerous.
So I haven't actually looked at the finishing order of the last race again. I was kind of tuned out. So Morticia won, and then Kurai. So Rao second. Yes.
Yes, and then Ethan
Nice.
P3.
Cool. Oh, they were all really close to each other. I'm sure Morty will tell us how it went afterwards.
I think
Oh,
they were all together the whole time. Okay, few seconds to start.
Bailey is hyped up again. Here we go.
Here we go. Absolute disaster about to happen. Close the corner.
Oh gosh!
Yeah, I saw you trying that.
It's the same two people that. From the
Yes,
last race.
we start together.
I
In
know.
the front or in the
but
back, but together anyways.
That's not. I'm not surprised by it. It's just I'm just giving context. Oh gosh.
No, I'm losing steering, man. I have to say that yes, it's quite common to experience losing steering here. I don't know what happened there, but I lost also speed or something. Ugh. Aye. Fuck.
Ah, shoot.
I'm driving terribly bad now. I don't know what's going on.
Oh shoot. I guess I left myself open there, so. Oh, thank you, Bailey. Bailey is actually lifting early to avoid contact into the tighter corners.
God.
Good, good, good. That ahead of me, though, yes, does not look good. Wow, the Romarios are ping-ponging off of each other. Whoa!
Yeah, I tried to take the inner from Mila, but I think
Oh my
trying to
gosh.
defend the position, we snagged each other. Now Candy has a huge advantage.
Ah! Good grief! Well,
What position are you now?
well, I was, I guess, in 4th, but then I got shoved down to 8th. People trying to make moves in corners they shouldn't have been making moves in. It forced me to lift a lot to avoid shoving him into the pit entry. But, then again, I guess I do have my right to defend myself. If you make a move like that, you probably deserve to be shoved into the pit wall.
The aggressive look. What guys are you doing?
I'm abandoning strategy.
What are you gonna do? Pitting already?
Yes, but now I'm gonna... Let's just see how many people come in.
As usual, when Luke pits, people get called attention. They start to pit as well.
I'm trying to get clean air, but let's see if people don't give me that luxury. Here comes the leader. I'm gonna be behind, maybe third place. No. Yes, I am behind third.
Who is third?
Rao. No, never mind. I can't tell who has come into pits. Too many dots on the mini map for the spectators. And it's Bailey. So I will be candid. No disrespect to Bailey, but I was trying to pit to get away from Bailey. And they came right back, so the battle's back on.
And Bailey is fast. That's cannot be doubted. But it's true that in terms of handling wheel-to-wheel fights and stuff, she definitely needs some more experience.
Yeah, again, no disrespect to Bailey, because Bailey's quick, and it's just the level of I say this lightly, aggression was something that it felt like it was slowing me up a bit. So I wanted to see if I could get away from fighting too much, which so far, I mean, I'm back ahead of him, but now I'm behind Rao, and I don't know how much I should fight Rao, because they're making little mistakes here and there. It's like I get opportunities to pass, but I can't quite get by. And now here's Morticia, who's come out of pit, so the original trio that is back together. Alright, I'm ahead of Rao. I've got you and Candy only in front of me. And there you go.
I have a plan for this. Or maybe not. Maybe just impulsive. I don't care, I don't understand anything. In my mind has some sense. My headset stops working, great.
I still hear you.
Yeah, but I was hearing weird noises.
Oh.
No, it's fine, I think.
Candy's in. I was hoping to get a little bit of draft, but nope. Alright, now I'm all by myself. Clean air for who knows how long.
What position now?
P9 over the line. P8 as I cross again. Here comes Rao out of pits right in front of me. So they are almost into the snow.
Oh, good. Jenna just goes into the pit lane and we don't have to fight for position. Great. Feel really convenient.
I see you and Candy side by side.
Good.
You're a full straightaway ahead down the back straight. I'm stuck behind Rao, trying to figure out how to get by him without shoving him out of the way.
Someone is again doing the thing of pitting super late. I don't know if it's Bailey again, but technically...
No, Bailey pit right after I did.
Okay. Okay, then technically I'm virtually P1, waiting for the car ahead to pit. But we'll see for how long that lasts. Because of course, the good thing is that I have the same tires pretty much than Candy and you.
I've got Jenna in our trio now, so we're trying to figure out how to get around her. We're getting slammed around. Jenna, use your brakes, lift.
Candy is approaching really fast.
Oh gosh. Well, that tussle with Jenna allowed Bailey to catch up. This lag is making me lose steering in teeny bits. Oh no. Okay, well, that's Bailey's position. I wasn't gonna hold that off without being a roadblock. Here comes Morty.
Oh, interesting what I just saw, Candy. You can go wider there without being slow zoned. That's good to know.
Oh yeah, because the curbing is lifted up above it. Or at least it keeps your tires lifted up.
Aha! That explains many things. Bad that they know it 6 laps before we finish, 5 actually.
Oh no, Bailey! He hits the curb, his car gets unsettled, and he gets thrown off almost into the pit entry. I had to slow down a ton. So now it's just Rao, Morty, and myself fighting for, I have no idea, 4th?
P3.
Or 3rd?
I think. Yes.
Yep, that's for P3. Although, my tires, compared to these two, are pretty shot. Morty has 46, I have 31, so I don't think I can fight her. Yeah, my tires are so shot.
Four laps to go, or 3, I don't know. Candy and I for the lead. I have to say, no matter the result, it's been a nice fight. And also, I need to say that there's something that's usually not commented, but it's important to say that there are some people with whom you can have good fights quite frequently, because you both are a more or less similar level and you are both good at driving, and I have to say that Candy is probably the driver with whom I had my best fights in my career.
It tends to be the people who are, you know, more level on you with skill that can, like me and JC can have some really fun fights.
Exactly. And I'd say that with Candy I have probably had the best fights I could in my career, so with 1 lap to go,
Yeah,
the race about to
settled
finish. I am ahead, but this could change at any moment, especially with these cars here ahead that are going to be lapped. Candy and I leading the race. No, Jenna, please don't do this to me. Thanks.
Rao has third secured. He got past Cree. I'm right behind Morticia, but my tires are too shot to even make a move on her. Although, Cree might give me an opening. There's only a few corners to go.
And that is a fucking win without fucking practicing this track! Let's fucking go! Oh, it was a bit sad that at the end we didn't have a proper fight, Candy and I, because we have the lapped cars. But I'm gonna definitely...
You should probably have the points lead after this. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm as low as third. I did not finish well in either race.
Candy tomorrow got the first lap with a 35.196. That's a crazy good lap.
That 1/10 quicker than me last race.
P1 for me. By the way, also Candy got the most laps led. And the results are P1 for me, Candy tomorrow P2, Rao P3, I think he got 2 podiums today. Morticia Villota P4, Blue Carmona P5, Bailey P6, Emi Blubbery P7, P8 for Anthony Stewart, P9 for Daisuke, P10 for Don Romario, P11 for Mila May, P12 for Sam Phoenix, P13 for Zenitho, P14 for Cree, and P15 for Jenna. By the way, I'm gonna poke Mila because at the beginning we had a couple fights, couple collisions that they were not intentional. I don't know if clunky is a word that exists, but it sounds like bad, so that's why I'm using that word. Let me see. Clunky. Clunky. What does it mean? Clunky? Oh yes, it's the right word. So now I'm gonna try to wear normal clothing. Of course it's gonna take me in the meantime. I'm bald.
Oh, wait a minute, is this... Wait. IcePlum. Have
Yes.
we been saying it... Have I been saying it wrong this whole time? I always thought it was IcePlum, but I don't know why.
Plum. I mean, I don't know pronunciation. I just say IcePlum, I guess.
Well, no, I for my eyes always just, or my brain eyes both, I guess, thought
God.
thought that the E was a B, like the fruit plum.
Wait, I'm not wearing my fucking clothes.
Wait for it. Remember, it takes a while after a race for...
Yes, but there's gonna be the
come and go.
podium, and I cannot go like this to the podium, you know.
It'll change in time.
I hope so, because I'm
Or maybe
fucking
not.
ugly. Please switch clothing. Away. Can't you fucking wear clothes? Why is this taking so much?
Because Bailey's also changing at the same time. They just managed to get loaded in.
Okay, P3 for Cenizo. While I'm changing the setting. Ah, okay, now I loaded. Good, finally. Look how beauty I am. P3 for Cenizo in the race 1. Where's he going?
I don't know. Well, I guess there's something in the way. He can't stand on it. What's he saying?
Ah, okay,
It's in
okay.
Spanish.
Yeah, I told him, what are you doing? Go to the podium. Okay, maybe he was stuck and that's why he couldn't. P2, Rao Hakuro, who also got P3. I mean, he's the... Even if he didn't win any of the races, he's one of the winners today because he got a double podium, P2 and P3. Fantastic performance from Rao Hakuro. How was racing against him? How did you feel?
Fine.
Good.
I didn't
Are you
pass
taking?
him.
Can you take pictures?
Well, I did. I forget that I did pass him actually. Before the pit stops. Wait, take pictures. Why?
Yes, take pictures, because I'm gonna use them tomorrow for the or later for the.
What about you? You know.
I don't take the same good pictures, you know. Take them.
Okay.
Take pictures.
Got it.
Morticia Villota P1, one of the most legendary drivers in history, is still winning in 2025.
Okay. Picture number 1 obtained.
And now for race 2. In P3, Rao Hakuro, the double podiumer today. In P2, Candy tomorrow after a very intense and nice fight with me. Especially the second half of the race because the first half she was way ahead all the time.
Candy.
Great race from Candy.
You're up. She called your name.
Ah, already? Oh, sorry, I didn't
Yes.
see. I didn't notice.
Got so many fireworks, I can't take a picture. Alright. More pictures obtained.
And that's how it is.
Well, that was fun.
Definitely Rao will advance in the championship. That's a good push for him in the championship. And that's a little help for me as well in my personal fight against Luke.
What the hell, man? These people, for real.
Yes, that's my God. Candid Tomorrow says, thank you all for coming, and thanks again to Faith for hosting us and helping out. Next Friday we're back to the flat oval at Key Fuego. Is Key Fuego or K Fuego?
Key.
Key Fuego.
That is it's an oval, and it's got it's a diamond shaped track, but it's think like a standard short oval ish kind of thing, but it's got squared off kind of diamond shaped corners.
We'll explore it definitely before the race to understand what it is about.
I mean, if it's even rezzed.
Well, I want to note the results because I'm gonna need them for tomorrow. Not this. Look the notas. Okay, race 1. Where is this?
So let's see.
Okay, race 1 and race 2. By the way, what was the name of this new team from ATSI? Do you remember? It was Apex or something like this?
No. No. I haven't. I mean, no forms have been submitted, and I don't remember what the team name is. No.
So yeah, that's how the race finishes. This weekend we have some things going on. We have later today at midnight or Friday 11:59 p.m. the first edition of the Burnout Hangout podcast with
You said the name of your own podcast wrong. You said Hangout. It's Hangover.
yes, Hangover. Sorry, I'm just confused. I just don't recall because I confuse confuse Hangout with Hangover, and I'm all the time mixing the words. But that's the thing. The Burnout Hangover today, later at 11:59 p.m. with JC and with Luke Armora. We have a setup and everything. And how many hours away is that? So from now, I think it's 10 hours. From now, 10 hours.
Yes.
Second Lifetime, yes, 11:59 Second Lifetime. With JC and with Luke, we have a setup prepared. It's gonna be great visually, I think. We talk about the results from last weekend. We'll talk about today's race, the Fast Friday. We'll talk about the races happening this weekend. And we'll talk about some other news in the paddock. And of course, you are all welcome to bring any topic you want us to talk about that you think it would be cool to discuss. You can send it to me in private in Second Life or Discord. And if we have enough time to talk about, we will bring 1 or 2 topics to discuss about them. Or questions, so your questions is fine as well. If you have any questions you want Luke, JC, or me to answer in the podcast, you can also send the question and we will talk about it, respond it live in the broadcast live. The podcast is live, of course, but since it will be on YouTube, you can listen to it any other time in the day, so it's gonna be there forever to listen at your best convenience. Besides that, we have GTSS GT Super Series Saturday at 12 p.m. I think it is.
Yes.
And that's midnight, so 11:59 Saturday p.m. we have the grid drive again, and finally on Sunday at 11 the sidecar racing that hopefully this time, if JC joins, I can participate. Anything to add?
I still don't know who I was about to say, I still don't know who I'm riding with, if I am going to ride with anyone on Sunday. No, I've got nothing else to add, I'd say.
That's it. Apex and Apex Angels. Thank you, Princess Tama. Apex Angels is the team from ATSI.
Yes.
I need to know because I want to mention it tomorrow. So one of the topics, the new teams, because there are two new teams around for different reasons. And yeah, I mean, aren't you planning to race with Morticia again?
We only organized that as just a one-off. I mean, I suppose we could, but if we do, I'm riding passenger this time. But I've not talked to her about it.
Yes, it's not too late yet. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I think, for now. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for taking part of the event. Congratulations to the podiumers, and see you in around 10 hours for the podcast.
Or whenever you get a chance to watch it, because a lot of you will be asleep.
Yes, exactly. So that's it.
All right, bye-bye.